The Punjab Home Department has for the third time reconstituted the joint investigation team probing the attack on PTI chairman Imran Khan in Wazirabad. The government made changes and notified the amended JIT on Tuesday. The Punjab government has appointed Lahore CCPO Ghulam Mahmood Dogar as the head of the JIT. He has replaced DG Khan RPO Syed Khurram Ali Shah, who has now been named a member of the team. Addressing the public via video address today, Imran said that the election commissioner had trapped PTI in two cases: foreign funding and the Toshakhana reference. The PTI chief, while slamming the Election Commission of Pakistan's verdicts in the two cases, said that he could guarantee that it will be proven that I have not done anything unlawful. Imran alleged that those who had done illegal things were allowed to go scot-free. He claimed that with the help of former Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani, former President Asif Ali Zardari and former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif took 4 expensive cars from the Toshakhana, which was illegal. Imran requested for his cases in the Supreme Court to be heard so that there can be truth in the system of justice. The PTI chief also alleged that the Election Commission of Pakistan was working on an agenda against the PTI. Not only is it close to the PMLN but also the handlers, he said in a live video address to supporters today.
कि इलेक्शन कमिश्नर एक एजेंडा पे है, ये ना तो सिर्फ नून लीग के बड़ा करीब है, इसके हैंडलर्स भी इसको कंट्रोल कर रहे हैं और ये हमें टारगेट कर रहा है। 8 इसने हमारे खिलाफ फैसले दिए, 8 दफा हम अदालत में गए, 8 दफा अदालत ने उनको रद्द किया। इसका मतलब इसके फैसले गलत थे। इसके ऊपर इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ये सिकंदर सुल्तान और जो कराची से इलेक्शन कमीशन का मेंबर है, इनके ऊपर हम अदालत में गए हुए हैं, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में गए हुए हैं।
Referring to the electoral watchdog's verdicts against the party, he asked, how could he pass judgments on us when he has been repeatedly giving decisions against us? Imran also said that the only solution to the economic crisis in the country was free and fair elections. Information Minister Maryam Aurangzeb said on Tuesday that Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, who returned from a 5-day stay in the United Kingdom a day earlier, had tested positive for COVID-19. In a tweet, the minister said the Premier was feeling unwell for the past 2 days and took a COVID-19 test today as per the doctor's advice. She appealed to the nation and to PMLN workers to pray for PM Shehbaz's speedy recovery. This is the third time the Prime Minister has tested positive for the virus. He had previously contracted COVID-19 earlier this year in January, and in June 2020, PM Shehbaz had landed back in Pakistan on Monday after a brief but busy trip to London, but had taken the day slow due to feeling unwell. A source close to the PM said he was not well, as a result of which he spent a slow Monday. The Premier had fallen ill in London, which was why he had extended his private visit by 2 days, he added. Politicians and journalists were quick to wish the Premier a speedy recovery. The Lahore High Court on Tuesday accepted for hearing a petition calling for the appointment of the Army Chief to be made on the basis of seniority. Justice Faisal Zaman Khan will preside over the hearing on Wednesday, November 16th. Incumbent Chief of the Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa is set to retire on November 28th, later this month. As the date of the most pivotal appointment comes closer, conjectures have been on the rise regarding it. Earlier, Defence Minister Khwaja Asif said that the selection process for the Army Chief began around November 18th. A summary of 5 names was forwarded by the Ministry of Defence to the Prime Minister, who selected 1 name for the coveted post. The petition, submitted by Advocate Najma Ahmed in the LHC today, named the federal government Central Law Secretary of Islamabad, Provincial Secretary Establishment of Lahore, Provincial Secretary Law of Lahore and Senior Lawyer Aetazaz Ehsan as respondents. The plea, a copy of which is available with Dawn.com, said that the procedure of the Army Chief's appointment was unlawful and unconstitutional. It laid the grounds that the appointment was discriminatory and a patent violation of Article 25 of the Constitution. The said act of appointment is unfair, unreasonable, arbitrary and a violation of the law. The biennial International Defence Exhibition and Seminar 2022 commenced at the Expo Centre in Karachi on Tuesday after a gap of 4 years, a delay caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Ideas is a defence exhibition which brings together defence industries players across the globe to showcase the latest technological innovations. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari inaugurated the 11th edition of the exhibition, which will continue till Friday. The previous defence exhibition held at the same venue was in 2018. As is the tradition of the usually biannual event since the year 2000, Ideas 2022 will showcase a number of splendid activities encompassing the world's advanced defence technology demonstrations, international seminars, the Ideas Karachi Show, networking, and business expansions through business-to-business and business-to-government engagements. Addressing the ceremony, Bilawal welcomed all guests to this special edition of Innovation and Excellence. He remarked that the incumbent government inherited an economic catastrophe as Pakistan was on the precipice of default. However, he credited the concerted efforts from the coalition for the unity that helped the economy survive an imminent danger. The Supreme Court on Tuesday issued notices to former Prime Minister Imran Khan and PTI leaders Asad Umar and Fawad Chaudhry in cases pertaining to the contempt of Election Commission of Pakistan. A three-judge bench comprising Chief Justice of Pakistan Umar Ata Bandial, Justice Aisha Malik, and newly elevated Justice Athar Minallah heard the case at the Apex Court in Islamabad. Earlier, a petition was moved through Advocate Sajil Shehryar Swati on behalf of the ECP with a request to order consolidation of all 6 petitions before one High Court instead of defending the Commission's stance over the issuance of contempt notices against PTI leaders in different High Courts. However, the recipients had challenged the same before different High Courts, including the Lahore High Court, its Rawalpindi bench, the Sindh High Court, and the Islamabad High Court, on the grounds that Section 10 of the Elections Act, the statutory provision about the Commission's power to punish over contempt, was against the Constitution. A baby born somewhere on Tuesday will be the world's 8 billionth person, according to a projection by the United Nations. The milestone is an occasion to celebrate diversity and advancements while considering humanity's shared responsibility for the planet, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said in a statement. The UN attributes the growth to human development, with people living longer thanks to improvements in public health, nutrition, personal hygiene, and medicine. It is also the result of higher fertility rates, particularly in the world's poorest countries, most of which are in sub-Saharan Africa, putting their development goals at risk. Population growth has also magnified the environmental impacts of economic development, but while some worry that 8 billion humans is too many for planet Earth, most experts say the bigger problem is the overconsumption of resources by the wealthiest people.